What's going on, Star Wars fans? I just finished watching the new episodes, or I guess the first two episodes of the Ahsoka series. And today, I think one of the most interesting characters that we saw throughout that would be the Inquisitor that is still around, whose name has been confirmed to be Marok, Marrok. And I don't have a script. I don't usually write scripts anyway. I kind of just like ripping off the dome for this kind of stuff. And I think Marok has the opportunity to be used to introduce maybe a fan favorite character into the Star Wars canon from Legends, and that would be Galen Marek, the main character from the Force Unleashed games. And I'm sure everyone's gonna be. I'm sure there already been some stuff about that, but it's just gonna be my take on it. In 2017, it was confirmed by Dave Filoni himself, the creator of this television show, that he considered making Starkiller an Inquisitor for the Rebel series and having him be the mirror character to Ezra Bridger, where everyone thought Ezra Bridger's storyline might go more of the Starkiller way. It was also possible that he was going to be an Inquisitor in that series. Galen Marek, not Ezra the Inquisitor. And there have been some theories that Marok is Ezra being mind controlled by Morgan, but I don't think that works because if you have Ezra, he most likely went to the same place that Thrawn did. So unless Ezra found his way back into the main galaxy, was captured by Morgan, and could somehow not explain how to get back to Thrawn, I don't think that really works because they're going through the trouble of finding Thrawn. If Ezra could get back, it leads me to believe that Thrawn would be able to too, because they went off on the same ship. So I think the theory that Ezra is Marok doesn't really work for me personally. However, I'd say that having him be Starkiller, I'd say is more interesting, but also kind of works because you have to remember the Ahsoka series takes place after the fall of the Empire, so we are well past the point in time in which the Inquisitors were needed. Most of them were killed off before Episode 4. I don't think any of them are still alive by Episode 4. So in the 20-year gap between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, all the Inquisitors go and kill off most of the remaining Jedi, and then are either killed themselves in that process or are probably dealt with by the Empire. So having an Inquisitor be left alive says a lot about most likely his strength, or at least his intelligence, to be able to realize that he's in trouble and then escape Darth Vader. Because we saw in the Vader comics, there were some Inquisitors that did try to escape, and that did not end well for them. So I'm saying that having an Inquisitor still be around at this point in the Star Wars timeline goes a long way in showing their strength, because they're able to, while not beat Ahsoka, at least go toe to toe with Ahsoka with a little bit of help from an HK droid. But being able to at least survive in a duel with Ahsoka is definitely nothing to be ashamed of, because in the Rebel series, she's shown going head to head with two Inquisitors and winning fairly handedly. So I'd say certainly holding your own and then escaping as an Inquisitor against her is nothing to snuff at all. And having Galen Marek be introduced as an Inquisitor at this point works, as long as he's obviously nerfed, because he can't be the Galen Marek from the game, because the Galen Marek from the game was a top level, high end Force user, almost confirmed to be almost in the realm of the Sidious, Vader, Luke, Yoda. Like, you can't have a character like that be introduced at this point unless there's some phenomenal explanation given in the Ahsoka series as to why he's never been a factor up to now. So obviously he might not be the same Galen Marek, but you can't have the same Galen Marek in canon. So I think if they later on in this show that this character is quote unquote Galen Marek, I would lose my mind. I think it'd be great. I would love to see him. And then also, I mean, come on, Marek, Marek, Marok, Marrok. It's just it writes itself. So I'm looking forward to the rest of this series. If anything else interesting pops up in Ahsoka that I feel like talking about, we'll definitely get on that. And I don't know. I just love my Star Wars content. Thank you all for watching, and see you around.